Welcome back to Movement and Talisa. Today we have a strengthening yoga class. This is going to be a little bit more challenging. So some yoga experience is recommended, but you don't have to be a certified professional. You just do your best, modify where you need to, slow things down, do fewer reps. You can make this your own. If you get anything out of today's class, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, or share. And let's get started with some wrist warm-ups because we will be doing some arm balances. Coming to a tabletop position, spread the fingers wide, grip into the mat with the fingers, and we're rocking forward and back. Start with small range of motion with these forward and back rocks, and then you can get further and deeper into it as your wrists and forearms and hands start to warm up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your fingers out so they're pointing the sides of the mat. Imagine that you have a corset wrapped around your core and someone's pulling it tighter. So really engaging through our deep abdominal muscles, the TVA, and then shifting side to side. So we're warming up not only through the arms and the hands and the wrists, but through the core as well. Shift side to side. Again, with this, you can start with smaller shifts and make them bigger with each round. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your left fingers to point towards you, right fingers point towards the top of the mat. Lift the thumb, peel the heel of the palm up so only the fingertips are in contact with the mat as you're bending through the elbow, and lower. Lift the palm, lower. That's 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it out. Other side, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Sit back on your heels. Make 2 fists and interlock all of the knuckles. I'll turn a little bit so you can see tops of the fists come in contact with the mat. Elbows start bent, and then you straighten as much as you can while keeping as tight of a fist as possible. This is really nice if at any point in time throughout the class your wrists start feeling it. Do this. This stretches out our wrists the opposite direction of what we're going to be doing with them in class. So this is our recovery wrist pose. I don't need to cue for it. Take this whenever you need to. Let's do 10 of these right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to tabletop. We're going to finish up with wrist push-ups. So peeling the heel of the palm up, the knuckles connecting the fingers and the palms of the hands stay in contact with the mat. Thumbs are lifted up, lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Core should still be engaged. Suck that corset in even tighter. Tuck your toes. Hover the knees an inch or 2 up off of the mat. Push the mat away, rounding, protracting through the shoulder blades. Gaze is set. We're focusing strong, building up the fire within. Start focusing more on your breath and deepening the inhales and the exhales. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back into downward facing dog. Adjust where your hands are. Pedal it out. Come up high on the toes. Melt the heels down. Flex through the feet. Engaging the front line of the legs. Helps the back line relax and open up a little bit more. So flex, flex, flex as hard as you can. Come back up on the toes. Melt the heels down. Flex, flex, flex. Pull the chest through. You want the ears between the biceps. Come back to this floating tabletop. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Come up on the toes, lower both heels over to the left. Nice side body stretch. Reach the right fingertips forward even more. tenting through the hand, up through center, other side, heels to the right, left fingers reaching forward. Back through center, melt the heels down, flex through the feet, pulse the chest through. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hovering tabletop again. Shorten the stance if you need to. We want shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back, downward facing dog. Let's pick up the left leg, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee in towards the chest, hold it here. Pull it back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee in towards your chest, this time lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee to left elbow, hold it here. Reach back, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're really using the glute for those pulses. It's not just momentum. Pull the left knee over to the right elbow. Bring it back, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back a little bit. We're going to option for Ekapada Kundanyasana 2 here. So we're bringing our left knee to left elbow, bend through both arms, extend the left leg, pick up the right leg if you can do so. Maybe the right leg stays down, that's fine. Come back to our chataranga, that's what it's called. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. And then we're doing the other side. Right leg lifts that pulse for 5, 4, using the glute. 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee in towards the chest, hold it. Bring it back, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in, this time lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring right knee to right elbow, hold it here. Three-legged dog, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee to left elbow, hold for 5. Sorry, we're not holding for 5, just hold. And now bring it back, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Option for Ekapada Kundanyasana 2 on this side. Bring your right knee to right elbow. Maybe you're just holding here if you're not doing the arm balance. Extend the leg, lift the left leg, shoot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Lower to the knees, child's resting pose. Arms can come back beside you. That was quite the awakener for the arms. Deep breaths. You can close out the eyes. While we're here, let's come into rabbit pose. Grabbing the heels with the hands, tucking our forehead in towards our knees. Top of the head is in contact with the mat. And then we start to lift the hips while we pull on the heels. Keep the forehead in contact with the knees. Lift the hips even more. Slowly unravel. Sit all the way up. We're going to work into the legs with a low lunge. Right leg is coming forward to start. So you can be more of a 90-90 position with the legs. You want your feet, your legs on train tracks to help with balance instead of a tightrope. And then leaning forward into it. Arms are on the hips or down by your sides, supporting you. And then pull back, flex through the front foot, tilt the tailbone up so we feel this even more in the back of that front leg. Come forward. Flossing into the legs. We're going to speed this up a little bit. Forward. Let's bring the arms into it. Arms come up for Anjaneyasana. and sweep the arms back, kind of like our airplane arms. Forward, interlock all 10 fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs are crossed, back, forward, and back. 2 more times, forward, reach the arms back, exhale, back. Last round, inhale, exhale. Let's swivel on our left knee. Right leg is extended. We're going to plant our left hand down, reach overhead. Let's shift so we're more central on our mat. So we're in a supported side plank. So reaching that right arm, come all the way up, reach the left arm overhead. Left hand comes down, reach. You can pick up that right leg if you want to get more strength with that right glute. Lower the foot, plant the foot all the way down. Left arm reaches up. Again, left hand down, option to reach the right leg up. Switch sides. 2 more times. Last one. Reach overhead, pick up that right leg. Exhale, left arm reaches overhead. Come up through center. Bring the right knee to meet the left and spin sideways on your mat, coming into some half camels. So feet can be, sorry, I'm just trying to get comfy with my knees here on the concrete. So feet can be untucked. This makes it further for your hands to reach, therefore making it more difficult. If you don't want to have to reach as far, tuck the toes. Starting with the left hand to left heel. Push the hips forward, right arm reaches overhead. Use strength to come up. Right hand to right heel, left arm reaches overhead. Strength to come up. Each side one more time. Left side, right arm reaches overhead, all the way up. Right hand to heel, left arm overhead. Push the hips forward, all the way up. All right, let's do the other side for the legs. So left foot comes forward. We're in this 90-90. And then sink down into it, whatever that depth looks like for you. Hands can be on your hips, down on the ground to support you for these first couple rounds. Pull the hips back, flex through the front foot, tilt your tailbone up. You're going to feel it even more in the back of that extended leg. Pull it forward, or low lunge. Pull the hips back, tilt the tailbone up. So you're trying to make that cow shape with the spine. Not cat shape, not rounding, cow shape. On the next round, we're going to bring the hands into it. So pull forward, arms come up overhead, interlocking all 10 fingers. Release the index fingers. Pull the arms back. Exhale, airplane arms back behind. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale. Last one, inhale forward. And exhale. We're going to swivel again now. I'm just going to turn because I don't like when my back is facing, but you can turn to face the other side. So right leg is bent, left leg is extended. Setting up for our supported side plank. Left foot is planted, right arm comes down, left arm reaches overhead. Left hand on the left leg as the right arm reaches overhead. Lower the right hand. Option now to pick up that left leg. Get the gluteus medius and minimus into the mix as well. Exhale. Reaching the right arm overhead. 2 more times. This is the last round. And turning, we're gonna do some more half camel. I'm gonna double up my mat here. So toes can be tucked or leave them untucked. Let's start with the right hand this time. Right hand to right heel. Left arm reaches overhead, push the hips forward. Use strength to come up. Left hand to left heel, right arm overhead, push the hips forward. Use the strength to come up. Each side one more time. Left hand to left heel. Come all the way up. I'm unraveling my mat and we're gonna come to meet in a downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs here. We're gonna play around with some flipping of the dog. Let's start with the right leg. Right leg comes up. Get a nice big stretch here. Reach that top leg, creating as much of a split with the legs as possible. Now bend through that top leg, bringing the weight more into the left hand as we slowly start to flip our dog. Lower the hips all the way down and then lift up. Lifting the hips, the chest towards the ceiling or the sky. Lower the hips down again. We're going to do 3 rounds of that. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Let's do a strength transition here. So weight is in the left hand. Pick up the right foot, coming into a side plank. We're going to come into a split, or as close to a split as we can get. See if you can step your foot, right foot, all the way towards the top of the mat. So you might be in a half monkey pose. Maybe you slowly ease your way into your stretch. There's no rush. And since this is a strengthening class, once you're somewhere where you can hold it, maybe you need a bolster or pillow underneath you to prop your hips up, but we want to take the hands out of the equation. So cross both hands at the wrists, crossing the thumbs, hands are in a prayer shape. And see if you can do some pulses here. So we're bringing engagement into the legs and seeing if we can lift the hips ever so slightly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, fold forward. Bring both hands to the inside, bend that back leg. You can grab for the back leg and pull the heel in towards the bum if that's accessible. Props like a strap can also help here. And slowly release that back leg. Both hands are still on the inside of the front leg. Tuck the back toes. We're going to do a strength transition here. So push the mat away. Pick up that front leg to swing it all the way back behind for our 3-legged dog. Lower that leg down. And let's do the other side. So left leg comes up. Come into as much of a split as you can. Hold it here. Really extend, reach through those left toes. You want the leg as straight as possible. And now bend through that top leg. Bring the weight more into the right hand as we start to flip our dog. Left toes touch. Lower the hips. Reach the hips, the chest towards the sky or ceiling. Lower the hips down. Lift everything up. One more time, lower and lift. And now our strength transition here. Bring the weight into the right hand, pick up the left leg, use the left arm as a counterbalance as you step that left foot as far forward as you can. And then we mosey our way into our split. My left leg is more finicky than my right, so I'm going to take a little bit more time to get into this split on this side. I just like to gently coax it into position, never rushing it. We know our bodies best. We know our strengths and our weaknesses. So let's not work against ourselves. That's how we get injuries. Once you can take your arms out of the equation, bring the biceps by ears, cross the arms at the wrists, hands are in prayer position with the thumbs crossed, and bring strength into it. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, fold forward. Bring the hands to the inside, bend through the back leg. Maybe you can grab the foot, pull the heel in towards the bum. Release. Tuck the back toes, hands are on the inside of the left leg. Push through the hands as we swing that left leg back around. Three-legged dog. Lower the leg. Hold it here. Let's look between the hands. I'm walking the hands back a little bit. We're going to do a jump through challenge here. If you've got blocks, you can bring blocks to either side to create more space. This will make it a little bit easier and more accessible. I do not have my blocks with me, so I'm going to do it the more challenging way. So hands are about the width of the mat, coming up on the toes, bending the knees. I'm going to jump my feet in between my hands, cross the ankles, slide through into an L sit if that's part of your practice. If not, just jump all the way through and then lift one leg and then the other leg. Fold forward, round up, fold forward, round up, fold forward, round up. Now we're going to work our way back. So plant the hands on either side of the hips. Let's lift everything up as much as we can. Maybe it's just the bum, maybe it's the bum and the feet. Cross the ankles between the hands and jump or float our way back to our shortened downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. We'll look between the hands, come up on the toes, cross the opposite ankle on top this time. Bend the knees, jump through, cross ankles, pull the legs through, L sit, or just come forward onto your bum, lift one leg, and then the other leg. Let's melt our heart forward. Head comes down last, and then we round up. You should really feel that stretch along the spine as well once we tuck the chin here and round up. Whew. Pull forward, round up. We're gonna jump back just for a little bit more strength fun. Push the mat away, lift either the bum only or the bum and the legs, cross the ankles, and jump back our shortened downward facing dog. Let's play around with some crow jumping back into chaturanga just for fun. So if crow is not in your practice, then all you're going to do is get used to shifting forward. Feet do not have to come up off of the mat. If crow is in your practice, then get set up, get into it, pick up one foot or both. I'm just gonna move forward because I think if I try to jump back, my feet will come off the mat. Jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. Let's do that one more time. So we're just going to tiptoe our feet forward and get set up for your crow. Again, maybe your feet don't even come up off the mat. Let's go. Totally fine. Shoot back to chaturanga if you're able to. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's lower into the knees. We're going to start cooling down, starting with a straddle stretch I love straddle stretches. I think these are in most of my yoga classes, so better get used to them if you like following along with my classes. Let's do a side body stretch first. Right arm in front like you're cradling a baby. Left arm overhead, reaching for the right toes. Whether you find the toes or not, doesn't matter. We just want to feel that sensation along the left side of the body. Gaze is past the left arm. Using strength to come all the way up. Left arm in front. Reach the right arm overhead and towards the left toes. Pull the right shoulder back just to keep it from rounding forward. We want to keep the right shoulder stacked on top of the left as much as possible. Come all the way up. Let's fold forward now. No rush. 5 rounds of breath here. Take it at your own pace. Let's gently work our way up and come to lay on our backs. We're doing a quad stretch, so the more gentle version is laying on our side and pulling our heel in towards the bum. Bring the knees as close together, push the hips forward, and then you'll feel more of this. This one's actually uncomfortable on my knees. I find it's less uncomfortable if I kind of splay my knees apart. So when I say bring your knees as close together, I mean in line. So stack the right knee on top of the left, but they can be splayed apart. Play around with it to see what's comfortable for you. The other option, I'm going to start with the left leg just so it's easier to see, is bringing the foot, basically a half fixed firm hero's pose. Keep the right foot planted so the leg is bent. You might feel enough of a stretch in the quad here. If you need more, you start to work your way back. Stop wherever you feel enough of a sensation where you can breathe through. If you can come all the way down, you're then trying to tilt your tailbone, lengthen your tail. So think about a dog tucking its tail between its legs so that you're reducing or eliminating the gap between your mat and the lower back. You can close out the eyes here. And tuck your chin in towards the chest a little bit so as many vertebrae are in contact with the mat as possible. Let's bring the arms into cactus arms to open up through the chest. If you're all the way back like me, I really like to push through the planted right foot just to tuck the tailbone even more, and you get even more of a stretch through that left hip flexor and left quad. Yoga doesn't have as much quad lengthening, so we're going to hang out here for a while. So make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're at a point where you can hold it. We've got 2 more rounds of breath. Wherever you are, start to unravel. And coming out of it, rolling over to the other side if you're doing that first variation, or just switching out the legs if you're doing this supine variation. Come to your depth. We're all just looking for a sensation. We're not all looking to look the exact same way. Make those micro adjustments just to maximize the stretch. Bringing the arms back to cactus arms if you can. If you're seated upright or on your side, maybe you do something else. Two more rounds of breath. And then slowly start to unravel, coming all the way up if need be. And then let's all meet on our backs for a spinal twist. I'm extending through my right leg. Left leg is bent. Shifting over onto the outside of my right hip. Letting the left knee fall cross-body. Arms extend. Gaze is past the left hand, but the eyes can be closed. Suck your belly button in towards the spine more to help you twist even deeper. And come up through center. Square everything up first. Both legs are bent, and then extend through the left leg. Shift onto the outside of the left hip. Right leg falls and cross body. Arms are extended, gaze is past the right fingertips, but again the eyes can remain closed. And suck the belly button in towards the spine a little bit more. And then unravel. Our final pose is going to be shoulder stand / plow pose / noise canceling. So a lot of variations. You can extend the legs up and stay right here for something more gentle. Next option is to come into our shoulder stand. And then if you want, you can reach the legs back overhead for plow pose. And tucking your chin in towards your chest. And last variation is bending through the legs. Knees come to either side of the ears. Hands can reach overhead, coming towards the feet. Slowly reverse, coming out of it however you want. Shift on your mat if you need to. You're welcome to take a final shavasana here, or if you want to, windshield wiper the knees with me. Arms can be in cactus arms. Thank you so much for joining me today, for doing your best for staying positive and never comparing yourself to where someone else is on their journey, but only comparing to where you were yesterday. In closing, we say, Namaste.